save people from my flop. Hello! Hello, lovely people of the Bellback Bar. I've been hibernating since Christmas. I came here and did some Christmas songs, and I've finally come out of my cave because I've got a lot to get out of my system, as I said. This is sort of a kind of therapy. And I'm also here to flog some Bath Comedy Festival shows, but we'll come to that. For now, this is all about the therapy. This song is called "The World's Still Run by White Straight Men with Tiny Dicks." Thank you. This marvelous millennium, so shiny and new, gave us hope for the good times to come. But now we are screwed, I know that you do too, and the days ahead already hum. With patriarchal privilege, then it all seems to always come back down to genitals. This 21st century isn't a bit of a fix. The world's still run by white straight men with tiny dicks. Though sanity once reigned by a narrow margin, somehow these tiny dicks keep getting voted in. The president so dumb he could not finish school. You can't thank Donald's dick, must be minuscule. It's time that circus armor got into his grave. It goes without saying Keir's cock's an actual concave. The fuckers might all be dickless, but well, wahoo! Nobody's less well endowed than Benny Netanyahu. You may suspect hypocrisy here in my hate, and well, I will admit that I am white, male and straight. But that's where the similarities end, obviously. Hashtag not all men. The world's still run by white straight men with tiny dicks. What can we all do to cock-block their politics? Until we vote them out of government halls, just remember, where there's a tiny dick, there's bound to be balls. So when times and tiny dicks are hard, then act quick. Give those white straight male balls a fucking big kick. Kick them up the balls, boom, right up the bracket. But this doesn't include me for reasons already explained in song. Sorry about that. The world's still run by white straight men with tiny little flies eyelash dicks. Thank you. So that's one bit of therapy I've got out the way. This is another one, you know, I've been sitting watching the news basically for all throughout winter, and now it's all sort of coming out like oozing pus. This is a true story. It's in the vein of an old-fashioned disaster story like Casey Jones or the ship Titanic or one of those. Totally true story, and it's called Crash, Nigel, Crash. It was May the 6th, 2010. He mounted to the carriage of a golden Oriole aircraft, a racist named Farage. He was 5'8" of city shit, and despite a German wife, he'd made the British bigot's cause the meaning of his life. He aimed to lead his party, pump the country full of hate, take back something called sovereignty and chain up Britain's gate. He blamed our problems on Muslims and not on corporate greed. And as he flew into the clouds, he was feeling smug indeed. Crash, Nigel, crash. Shuffle off this mortal coil like a quick flick of fagash. No more spreading hate, be late, you belong in the trash. Crash, Nigel, crash. Crash, Nigel, crash. Well, the UKIP flag flapped off the plane as it tried to loop-de-loop. But the stunt went wrong and the plane went down. Was Farage in the soup? That poor pilot was doomed, but could the same be said for Nigel? This country's future pathway may depend on his survival. If only that green toothbitch twat could get his mug on TVs, he'd take the heat off the real elite and make pricks blame refugees. That wealthy racist bully tweaked the nose of death that day. Who knows how sweet our present might be if he'd never walked away. Crash, Nigel, crash. No more shit about elites while you're loaded with cash. All these coming nightmares could be wiped out in a flash. Crash, Nigel, crash. Crash, Nigel, crash. Well, he staggered from the wreckage, dripping claret, and had a fan. And he plotted UKIP's backward quest with every bloody drag. Within 6 years, the bile he spewed would lead us all to Brexit. So much strife could be wiped from life, there was hope, but then he wrecks it. One twist of fate, if Nigel was late, would we finger the real elite? And would innocent immigrants feel safer on the street? Without them lies he stood before, would we have voted Remain? And without Brexit's precedent, would America's be sane? Crash, Nigel, crash. Let us fix this timeline, cause you've really made it cash. Let's erase each minute of publicity you've stashed. Crash, Nigel, crash. Crash, Nigel, crash. To expect invective when I eat a Oddie's clash. No more spreading hate, be late, you belong in the trash. Crash, Nigel, crash. Last time, crash, Nigel, crash. Save us from your lies and from that fucking daft moustache. Trump don't need you holding his tiny dick for every slash. Crash, Nigel, crash. Fuck off, Farage. Crash, Nigel, crash. Thank you. I feel a little bit better, you know. But that's true. Anyway, Bath Comedy Festival is coming up in like three weeks or so. And I'm doing a couple of shows, sadly not here, but at the Nowhere Tavern down on the Bristol Road there, which I haven't performed in for a very long time. I'm doing a Tales of Britain show, which is a sort of family comedy folktale show. But I'm also doing the Bath Comedy Festival's annual comedy music hour, basically. It's on a Saturday, first Saturday in April, so it'd be lovely to see you down there. And I should end, the whole point is, I'll be doing a few of my songs, but it's mainly tributes to the greats, like, you know, Victoria Wood and, you know, Flight of the Conchords and Vic and Bob and all these kind of people. So I should leave you with a cover, really. But the problem with a lot of comedy songs is they're so short, I hope Pasha won't mind if I do 3 very, very, very short songs instead of one more. They're less than a minute each, so I'll shut up and get on with it. These are the kind of comedy classics you can hear ruined at the Nowhere Tavern the first Saturday in April. This is Bill Bailey, a local lad, doing Billy Bragg. It's called Unisex Chip Shop. Thank you. I used to buy my chips from an aggressive chip shop regime. The girl who worked there, she seemed happy, but I knew it was not what it seemed. Do you want salt and vinegar, was what they made her say. But in the language of the ghetto, that means, well, I'm a woman in chains. I wanted to free her. In my dreams I would see her running naked through the woods round Rainer. If I had some tigers, I'd train her to protect her from the sexual fascism that was lurking round the gherkins. I'd lean across the counter and we would talk. I carved the name Debbie on a little wooden fork. But into the shop came a skinhead gang, snatched the fork from my hand. Debbie, she looked at me to assert my masculinity. I said, "Oi!" They said, "What?" I said, "Nothing." That was Bill Bailey. This is Bill Oddie, and I make no apologies for it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 da. beauty that I recognize in you. L is for the laughter that I hear the whole night through. I is so infatuated with you, oh my dear. M is for the music that I hear when you are near. P is for the passion I feel for you every day. H is for the horror if you should ever go away. T is for the trust I put in you or else above. Put them all together now and then. Smells Blimpht. Anyway, that's the kind of thing, but I'll leave you with a song that we always leave that song because this is short as well. This is Eric and Ernie. Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can bring to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world, I know I should be tap dancing now, but it should be more happiness. So much joy you can bring to each brand new bright tomorrow. Bring me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love, sweet love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love, sweet love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Get out of that! That's Comedy Festival. Be there. Thank you very much. Good night, Nigel. Bye.